part of the identity of our regiments. And so to this day, you have the most impressive, the officer with the grandest achievements, and it is such an honour to be able to carry those colours. And the state colours are actually slightly bigger than regimental colours, and they weigh a little bit heavy. They're about 10 kilograms. But the honour in that, and being able to carry your state colours as well as your regimental colours, it's steeped in history, and it's something I think every regiment takes very, very seriously.
Well, we have just seen King Charles and Queen Camilla. They got out of a car. They are inside Windsor Castle now. And we did also see King Charles, I think, at the door and looking out the window. Helena, I know that you're still there. Are we allowed to say, Helena, they are running a little bit behind at the moment? We keep talking about this military precision, but actually things are a bit behind schedule.
Yeah, I mean, normally these things run to clockwork, don't they? But we think they are a little bit behind schedule. They should have landed by now, but we can see those aircraft to the left of the screen, those pictures flying close by, and actually we can hear the aircraft above us here in our position within the grounds of Windsor Castle. So I think we should see one of those landing very shortly here in the grounds of Windsor Castle, and will be delivering President Trump and the First Lady for this historic second state visit. But yes, running slightly behind. I don't think that is going to put off the very, very experienced military who will be taking part in this huge state visit today. There is going to be an extra large Guard of Honour that will be presented for inspection for Donald Trump a little later on today. And also it's going to get a bit noisy at one point, because the King's Troop, Royal Horse Artillery, will fire a royal salute from the East Lawn. But there you are, we're looking at those pictures now on the screen.
And Ashley,
Marine One
waiting for them
to land.
Actually waiting for them will be the King's Colour Squadron, the Royal Air Force. They've been tasked with providing the carpet lining party, as they call it, when the President and the First Lady arrive. So they're standing by and waiting. Can you explain to us a bit more about who they are?
Squadron, and then unfortunately when our late Queen passed away, it was renamed the King's Colour Squadron. It's the only unit in the Royal Air Force that is a on-foot combat unit that is involved in ceremonial duties. That is an aircraft, essentially. And it was formed in 1960, and it is a dedicated ceremonial unit. They parade the King's Colour, and it's the RAF's sort of highest symbol of loyalty to our state, to our monarch. And they're all trained gunners from the RAF regiment, and they particularly get involved with what we call arms drill. So drill with rifles. So you have normal drill where it's just foot drill and you're sort of marching around and turning, which is difficult in and of itself. But then when you add a rifle to that, which is a good sort of 5.5 kilograms, as you're marching around, it can get a little bit heavy, a little bit uncomfortable. But that's their particular sort of niche, their ceremonial arms drill. So yes, it's the only regiment in the Royal Air Force that doesn't do any air ceremonial duties. They just do on foot ceremonial duties.
Gary O'Donoghue is still with us. And Gary, it's extraordinary when you see the sort of level of planning that goes into something like this. These state visits just take so much effort and time. But President Trump, there was never any doubt that he was going to come. But this is unprecedented that a US leader gets a second state visit in this way. And it's something he is always reminding us of at the moment, every time we hear from him.
Yes, we do. And I mean, really, ever since that moment, wasn't it? That moment in February in the Oval Office when the Prime Minister produced that note, handed it over, you could see how charmed he was by it and by the prospect and the honour.
I spin my wire from broken thunder, catch your secrets as you think. Moonlight stains my tangled hair.